So, do you believe you will find someone who really loves you? Do you believe you will find somebody who you will love genuinely? Do you believe you will have a good relationship and end up marrying someone that you really like and you're going to have a good marriage together? Have you allowed the things happening in the world to affect your thinking? Have you? So, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So, you have to ensure that you're in that place where you're thinking good thoughts, things that are noble, things that are pure, things that you desire, the good things of life. I'm going to marry someone good. I'm going to marry someone who really loves me. I'm going to marry somebody who cares for me. I'm going to marry someone that I will care for, someone that I will love, someone that will love me. Do you see? So it's important that you keep your heart in that state. Why? Because you will attract whatever you are thinking. It's the way the world works. It's the way the universe works. So if all around social media you're seeing bad news, okay, in marriages, in relationships, or maybe it's even happening, a few of your friends, are having issues and all that, you have to dissociate yourself from that and tell yourself, it doesn't matter if people's marriages are this or that. Say what you want. Believe what you want. Believing is so powerful. As you think in your heart, so are you. Okay? So so what you think has the capacity it has the capacity to come to you. You have that kind of mind. So the way the world works is you're like a force. You're a magnetic force that can attract what you're thinking. Do you see? So you will attract what you're thinking to yourself, sometimes unknowingly. So a young lady is always being attracted by married men. And she sat down to really think, why am I only attracting married men? Is there a certain vibe that I'm given that is making these people come to me? So you need to question it. Okay? Question it. Sit down and question it. Okay? Ask yourself, the vibes I'm giving, am I only giving vibes to married men? Am I saying to young men who are supposed to be coming to me, I'm too big for you? Because there are some things you may be displaying unconsciously. Do you see? There's some vibes you may be displaying unconsciously. So you need to question some things that are happening to you. Okay? Question yourself. Look at the situation. Shift it in your mind to the left. Meditate on them. Then make a resolve. Do you see? So that's number one. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Don't let the things happening in the world affect your thinking. Keep your thoughts pure. Keep your thoughts, think about the things that you desire, the good things of life that you desire, a good husband, a good wife, okay? Good children, and all of that. Number two, when you talk about love, keep love on one side, but talk about character, talk about values. What are your values as a person, as an individual? What are the things that matter to you? These are the things that are going to matter in that relationship, in that marriage. What are the things that matter to you? Okay? What are the things that matter to you? Are you someone who enjoys being around family a lot? There's some people who didn't grow up so much with family, so they don't really care. You need to watch that. Okay, so these are the things you need to consider when you're saying you want to date somebody, or you want to have a relationship with someone, or you want to get married to someone. Your values are very important, very crucial. Okay, your values are crucial. The things that are important to you. Is church important to you? If church is important to you, if the word of God is important, if prayers, if your spirituality is important to you, for example, don't go marry someone who doesn't care about spirituality. Don't go dating someone who doesn't care about spirituality. You're going to have clashes. You're going to have issues, as you proceed. Is your career important to you? Okay. What else? Integrity, telling lies, honesty, Are you a responsible person? Do you feel that, are you someone who believes that if I need to do something, I need to do it? I mean, I'm responsible to get this, getting this thing done. So you need to know what your values are, what is important to you. Okay? When you have analyzed the things that are important to you, okay, make sure you check it out with the person you're dating. If you marry someone who is not interested in the things that you're interested, or you date someone, you have a relationship with someone who is not interested in the things you're interested in, you're going to have issues later on. Do you see? So are you someone who likes to talk over issues? Okay? Are you someone who likes to talk over issues? Are you someone who is relational? These things are important to you. Check it out with the person you want to date. So I'm talking about the more important, the very important things. Yeah, finding true love is important in a world full of fakes. But how you discover, how you decide who you marry are these crucial things I'm talking about, or who you date, who you go out with. So check out your values, okay? Check out your values. Are you someone who believes that? So are you someone who thinks that are you someone who thinks that women don't matter? Don't go and marry someone who thinks that women matter. I'm telling you, if for a guy who does not believe that a lady has a say, okay, in relationship or in marriage, don't marry a lady who feels that women matter and should have a say. Okay? So if you're that kind of lady who feels that my voice should be heard in a relationship, don't keep fighting or having issues with your boyfriend over this matter. I'm telling you. Okay? Except you want to take a risk that you're going to keep fighting it for a very long time in your relationship or in your marriage. Because there are men who feel that women should not have a say. There are places in the kitchen. So if you're a lady who feels a place of a woman is not just in the kitchen. A woman can be in the boardroom. She can be here, she can be there, Then don't go dating someone whose mindset about this thing is otherwise. You're going to have problems. Okay? So you need to know what's important to you in life. You need to know what's important to you. Is money important to you? If money is important to you, if you want to be rich, you want to be wealthy, don't go and marry someone who doesn't have any ambition, who is just okay with, just living by. Do you get? Someone who is just living by. You're going to have problems. Okay? You're going to have problems. So these are the crucial things. Check out your values. I always say that sharing the same values with someone is as important as marrying someone of the same faith with you. In fact, I've seen people marry from different faith. You see, people who practice different faith marrying each other, and they know how they manage themselves. Okay, but I'm even saying that sharing values, sharing same values or similar values is as important, if not more important. I'm telling you, because you can have people who have the same faith in the same house or in marriage, still having issues based on their values, the things that are important to them. Do you see? So it's important. It's important that you check out this. The last thing I will talk about is personality. So lastly, I'll talk about personality. People underestimate the power of their personality. They underestimate how influential their personality is in relationship and marriage. Okay? They underestimate these things. But I'll tell you something. When people clash in in relationship or in marriage, check their temperaments. Temperaments. When people have issues in relationship, many times it's because they have not come to understand each other's temperament and willing to deal with each other based on who they are. So there are 4 basic temperaments which I believe that people should pay attention to. Okay, 4 basic. Sorry, that's by a certain man called Tim Lai. Why you act the way you do. But there are many others, okay, which you can search online. You will see all manner, okay. But for the purpose of this discussion, let's stay within those 4, which is the sanguine, the choleric, the phlegmatic, and the melancholy. So someone says my husband is too slow, my boyfriend is too slow, I will ask him to do this one, he will take 1 month, I would say that if you discover that your boyfriend is acting in a certain way, understand their temperament. That may be a trait of that temperament. The wisdom you need is both of you need to sit down and understand each other's temperament. That's one. When you have understood it, look at the strengths, look at the weaknesses. Okay? If you feel that these weaknesses are something that you can cope with, you accept those weaknesses first of all. When you have accepted those weaknesses, so understand and ask. You must be able, if you decide to marry someone, you must accept those traits in them. But both of you must now be willing to work on those weaknesses, because these weaknesses give people problems in marriage. So don't be surprised when your dear spouse is showing some traits of the temperament that, he exhibits. You must accept it and then look at how you can help each other, to get better, to strengthen your strengths, and to do more of your strengths, and work on your weaknesses. So important. So I say check out all of these things that we've talked about. Don't gloss over things. Don't just wave certain things aside and say, oh, I'll deal with it. Oh, when we're married, we'll deal with it. Please don't take time. Pay attention to issues that you are having in that relationship. Okay? Pay attention to issues you may be having in that relationship. Don't just gloss over things. Glossing over things, okay? So don't gloss over things. If there's anything you're not comfortable with, pay attention, drill the matter, get to the root of the matter. Some people need to discuss their background. They need to discuss where they are coming from. Do you see? Need to discuss where they are coming from. Okay? Discuss the kind of family you came out from, because this will affect what you do. It will affect how you behave in that marriage. Discuss how you behave in that relationship. Discuss how your father treated your mother, how your mother treated your father. These things, have unconsciously settled in our hearts. So if we don't pay attention, if we don't do some form of due diligence to know where this guy is coming from, where this lady is coming from, you might just be seeing surprises and you're wondering, even the person is wondering, I didn't know I had these tendencies. Why? Because there was some form of unconscious programming happening while the person was growing up and the person didn't know. Okay, so finding true love in the world full of fakes, okay, has to do with number 1, what is the state of your heart? Number 2, what does love mean to you? What is true love to you? Okay? For me, loving is when somebody loves people in general, not just you. Like I said, someone loves only you, there will be problem. I'm telling you, there will be problem, because someday they may stop loving you and that's it. So it means that they have capacity not to love. Okay? So that's number 2. Number 3, because people say marriages are breaking up, relationships, everybody is fake, men are scum, women are trouble, this and that. make sure you dissociate yourself from this thinking. Okay, dissociate yourself completely from this thinking. Make sure you're thinking thoughts that you want, thoughts that you desire. Okay, thoughts that you desire, pure, the things that you want. Make sure that's what's in your heart, because that's what you will attract. I'm just doing a recap of the things I said earlier. I talked about character, the quality of the person's character, the quality of your own character, your values, and your personality. So thank you for watching. Share this video, click the subscribe button, because I'm going to share this video on YouTube. Okay, that's why you have all of that. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe, do the right things, and pray. I believe so much in prayers. Pray, ask God to lead you. Any relationship that is not of God, ask God to take it away. Surrender everything to Him, and you see your life, go in the direction of joy, of peace that you want. Thank you for watching. Bye.